Magandang araw. Ako po si Mark Lester Dirag at ito po ang aking daily devotions ngayong May 17. Jehoshaphat's Prayer. Jehoshaphat na tinalakay po ni Pastor Russell Ocampo sa 365 Daily Devotions. Ang Bible verse ngayong araw ay galing sa 1 Kings chapter 22 verse 41 to 50. Sabi po ay, Jehoshaphat, King of Judah. Jehoshaphat, son of Asa, became king of Judah in the 4th year of Ahab, king of Israel. Jehoshaphat was 35 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 25 years. His mother's name was Azubah, daughter of Shishi. In everything he followed the ways of his father, Asa, and did not stray from them. He did what was right in the eyes of the Lord. The high places, however, were not removed, and the people continued to offer sacrifices and burn incense there. Jehoshaphat was also at peace with the king of Israel. As for the other events of Jehoshaphat's reign, the things he achieved and his military exploits, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Judah? He rid the land of the rest of the male shrine prostitutes who remained there even after the reign of his father Asa. There was then no king in Edom. A provincial governor ruled. Now Jehoshaphat built a fleet of trading ships to go to Ophir for gold, but they never set sail. They were wrecked at Ezion-Geber. At the time, Ahaziah, son of Ahab, said to Jehoshaphat, "Let my men sail with yours." But Jehoshaphat refused. Then Jehoshaphat rested with his ancestors and was buried with them in the city of David his father, and Jehoram his son succeeded him as king. Sa verse na ito ay makikita natin si Jehoshaphat, isang hari na nagtiwala sa Diyos sa gitna ng uncertainty at danger. Hindi niya hawak ang future pero pinili niyang tumingin sa Diyos kaysa sa takot. At dito natin makikita ang tatlong mahalagang teachings. Una ay we do not need to know the future. Minsan gusto nating malaman agad ang mangyayari sa buhay natin. Kung magiging okay ba tayo, kung matutupad ba ang plans natin, o kung ano mangyayari bukas. Pero ipinapakita ng kwento ni Jehoshaphat na hindi natin kailangang malaman ang buong future para magtiwala sa Diyos. Hindi laging binibigay ng Diyos ang buong detalye, pero binibigay niya ang kanyang presence. At sapat na iyon. Ang pangalawa, we must fix our eyes on the Lord. Sa gitna ng fear at uncertainty, ang ginawa ni Jehoshaphat ay tumingin sa Diyos. Hindi sa laki ng problema, hindi sa lakas ng kalaban, kundi sa Panginoon. Ganito rin dapat tayo. Kapag nakafocus tayo sa problema, madaling matakot. Pero kapag nakafocus tayo sa Diyos, nagkakaroon tayo ng peace at strength. Hindi ibig sabihin, mawawala agad ng problema, pero nagbabago ang perspective natin dahil alam natin kasama natin ang Diyos. At ang huli, the Lord fights for those who trust in Him. Isa ito sa pinakamahalagang reminder sa story ni Jehoshaphat. Ang Diyos mismo ang lumalaban para sa kanyang mga tao. Hindi lahat ng laban ay kailangan nating solusyonan gamit lang ang sariling lakas. May mga battles na kailangan lang nating magtiwala, manalangin at manatiling faithful. Dahil may Diyos na kumikilos kahit hindi natin nakikita. Ang devotion na ito ay paalala na hindi natin kailangan kontrolin ang future para magkaroon ng peace. Ang kailangan natin ay magtiwala sa Diyos na may hawak ng future. Yun lamang po.